Hey Virgos, this is going to be your love reading with the person you are dealing with or the person on your mind for January 2021. If you guys are new to my channel, I've been doing tarot for 16 years now. I'm a full-time professional tarot reader in my life. I used to be on YouTube. I had a lot of tower moments. I got off and now I'm back. So if you guys want to help support this channel, give it a like and a subscribe. For you guys already know, I already shuffle and meditate on the cards ahead of time to save you guys all that juju jazz. We're going to look into their energy for the month, your energy, the mutual situation that's going to be occurring between you guys throughout the month of January, how they feel about you, how they think about you, and the connection, the outcome as of right now between you two. Then we're going to pull some advice. Then we're going to take a look at what you need to know or what's coming towards you anywhere from now to the near future, which is anywhere from now to the next 3 months for me. And then we're going to pull some cards from the Twin Flame deck. If you guys don't know what this is, it's basically like if your person could say anything to you, what would they say? Keep in mind, guys, that the energy can always be vice versa for cross watchers. And yeah, it's not going to resonate every time with you, okay? So let's get into it. Also, for you guys that seen that I started making those quick check-in videos last month, I am going to continue to do those. I'm keeping these videos and those. I'm just adding them, okay? So I'm going to start adding those to the channel full time. So let's get into this, okay? All right, we are going to clarify here. So your person's energy, Virgo, for the month of January, New Year, first readings of the month, right? Let's get in that new energy. We have the Judgment in reverse here, okay? So I like to clarify before I say anything, so... Okay, so yeah, clarified by the Ten of Cups upright and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So Virgo, I feel like your person right now is sort of kind of in a trance. Kind of like they're sleepwalking right now through life. Regarding this connection, regarding themselves. Almost as if like, you know, and that happens because of fear. You know, like fear of making the wrong choice, fear of pain, fear of discomfort, fear of seeing things that they don't want to see, fear of knowing things that they don't want to know. You know, it's this person I feel like could be refusing at the same time with Judgment in reverse to accept lessons that are supposed to come to them. Karmatic lessons, karma lessons. Okay, karma can be good or bad. But it's like someone refuses to accept certain lessons. They refuse to think that this is their truth. They refuse to believe that they deserve karma, or they refuse to believe that, you know, things aren't gonna, they will not accept their lessons. It's almost like they're halted in a state of growth where they're not budging. And they're kind of in this daze right now where they're a little bit of unconscious, where they're not making any moves in anything. They're just standing still. They're sleepwalking. They're watching. It's kind of like being present in a room, but you're not really there. It's like you hear everything going around, you see everything, you might even interact, but you're like on a program robot mode where you're there but you're not really there. And I feel like that this is what this person's doing. I feel like they're not making really any moves towards you or away from you. They're not doing anything to really break away from this connection, or they're not making anything to come closer towards this connection. And it with this Ten of Cups here and this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, there also could be some gossip going around. There could be situations like that within the family, within the home. Could be their family, could be your family. But I feel like that this person, especially with the Judgment, you know, having to do with karma and past lessons, with this Ten of Cups here and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it's almost like something from their past that they, and it could be, if you guys have been together for a very long time, it very well could be your connection, but it's like something here with their past is got them in a standstill. I feel like that this person doesn't they don't want to make a move. It's almost like if you're on a teeter-totter, you're afraid one wrong move will throw you off the teeter-totter, so you're just standing there. You're not. And there's a decision that has to be made. There's things that have to move forward in one way or another, and this person's not doing it because they don't want to. Because they're stuck like a deer in headlights. They're just in a trance. They're in la la land. They want to believe what they want to believe. They don't want to believe what they don't want to believe. They don't want to see what they don't want to see. They don't want to acknowledge things. Okay? And it's because all they really want is this Ten of Cups. They want that happy home. They want that reality. They want that illusion. But it's like deep down inside, subconsciously, they know they're not actually doing anything to get that. But they're afraid that if they acknowledge that, then they're going to have to restart lessons. They're going to have to refigure something out. They're going to have to do things that they don't want to. They're going to have to acknowledge things that they don't want to. This person could have, again, if you've been with them for a very long time, it could be you. Doesn't have to be. But this person very well could have ties to the past where they had a really happy home and or a long-term connection, and that connection's not there anymore, and they really want that back. Not to say that they want that person back, but they want what they had back, but with someone else. And it's almost like they don't know what's happening around them anymore. They don't know if they're gonna get it. They don't know. I feel like that this person self-sabotages a lot. Your energy is the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like you're waiting on some kind of news for something. You're waiting on some kind of good communication. You're waiting for an offer of some kind. It could be from this person. It could be from a new person. It could be just from someone completely else. I feel like you're just waiting for something to change in your life right now. You could be even focused on some kind of money. You might just be like, I want to up my game. I want to up my money. Queen of Swords in reverse with the Six of Wands in reverse. We have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy here. So there was like some kind of false victory here. There was some kind of something that there was a new opportunity that presented itself. And it looked like it was going to be a great opportunity. At least that's what you wanted it to appear. But it was really based on lies. Like, it wasn't a really genuine connection. It was kind of like, I'm going to make it look like I'm winning in life. I'm going to make it look like I'm the cream of the crop. I'm going to make it look like this is an end-all, be-all situation. But it's really, and it's almost like you were doing it to cover up past pains from something else. So it's almost like you needed to get out of a state of mind so bad. You didn't want to also, deal with it. You didn't want to deal with the pain. And you thought, well, you thought you were handling it the right way. You thought, okay, I'm going to go forward and, I'm going to get this new job, or I'm going to present myself in this new life, or I'm going to get into a rebound relationship or a new partnership, whatever the situation is. And I'm going to make myself appear that I'm great in life, that I'm happy in life, that I'm winning in life, that I have everything, that I am everything. But the thing is, and I think it's because you were kind of hoping for someone to come back or some kind of communication. And the thing is it's not, it was, your choices were based on ego and pride. Your choices were based on, you could have felt rejected. So you acted or portrayed yourself in a certain light that, and the thing is deep down inside, that this is not, it wasn't the smart move. It wasn't going to get you what you wanted. I feel like you're still in this mode where you're hoping that you're going to get the communication that you want. You're going to get an offer that you want. I feel like you're just waiting for someone to come back. I feel like you're waiting for them to notice you. I feel like you're waiting for a better opportunity, to basically to put your money where your mouth is. Like if you were presenting yourself in this really great life, you were kind of faking it until you make it, and you're kind of waiting for that situation to happen to where you don't have to fake it anymore, where you can really say, oh, I do have this new job, or I really am moving up in life, or I really am improving. You know, and this, you know, I feel like there was, you probably also, at the same token, someone who lied or deceived you, or is lying and deceiving you, you probably put them on a pedestal. You probably really thought like this was a great person, or this was a great opportunity, or this was a great situation. And it turned out to not be what you expected. It turned out it doesn't feel that good. You know, now, I don't know if you're dealing with a new person and these are feelings resolving around an old person. I don't know if there's two people here. There is some kind of energy here where this is present energy, but it also has to do with the past. So you could be dealing with more than one person. It's possible. Because a mutual situation between you guys is that's going to be occurring in the month of January 2021. So this is energy that could have already started to occur, but this is what's going to be generally you're going into in January, and the main thing possibly into February. But we have the Five of Wands here, which signifies other people in your relationship, outside sources. It could be their past partners, your past partners. It could be family, friends, competition, jealousy, online competitors, you know. Tell me more about the Five of Wands, please. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of gossip that's happening, whether you're aware of it or not, between you and this connection. Like a lot of people are gossiping about this relationship here. We have clarified by Nine of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy here. So there is, I do feel like there is a lot of competition here. I feel like there is a lot of jealousy. I feel like there is a lot of people that have meddled in your relationships. Or it's just that you know, or your person knows that there's just, in the month of January, there's too much going on with the outside environment, okay? And it brings a lot of insomnia, a lot of anxiety, a lot of, am I making the right choice even trying to continue this situation or partnership, or what am I really doing here? Or if you or them went on to a new person and this has been the person you've been with for a long time, you know, it could be that you guys dated around, you or them, because this is mutual, right? So you're going to have to figure out how that fits. I can only tell you the energy. And it's kind of like, you know, if your partner's talking to someone new, or you're talking to someone new, you know, a lot of people are talking about that right now. And what it's doing is it's bringing stress to each other, and it's bringing stress to the relationship. And there's a lot of, like I said, your person has the Judgment in reverse here. So they're already in a state of mind of, you know, what is happening here? Is this even the right choice? What am I doing? I feel like there's a lot of humiliation that is coming to your connection. Whether you and this person did it to yourselves, whether, you know, if you guys were in a long-term relationship and you guys made a muck out of your relationship, or if you guys are new and you're the gossip of the town because you guys are a newer thing and there were other long-term partners. You had a long-term partner, they had a long-term partner, and you guys made a muck of those relationships, and together you guys have become this energy. You know, this relationship, there's a lot of greed here. There's a lot of selfishness here with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lot of loss as well. Like I feel like you both are carrying some kind of loss from your past. And like I said, if this is a long-term connection, then it's the loss of each other. But it's like, no matter what your situation is, the energy here has got selfishness and greed written all over it. So it's like, it's almost like you guys, because you have the Six of Wands in reverse here with the Queen of Swords, which is like, you know, either you or this person, it's either you are doing it or you're dealing with someone who the situation itself was a lie, right? The situation itself was a lie. It looked like a victory, but the Six of Wands in reverse is a false victory. It's really not a victory, not to yourself, not to them, not to, like whatever you sacrificed for this connection wasn't worth it, isn't worth it. And, with them and the Judgment in reverse, it just feels like there's a lot of phony energy here, almost like, you guys have been doing, again, mutual, so it could be you, it could be them, it could be both of you, but it's almost like here it's like this connection, whatever is occurring in this connection, it's almost like it was a selfish, it's almost a connection based on selfish, like you're in it to get your needs met, or they're in it to get their needs met, or it's like you guys are using each other for some kind of something to do with other people, something to do with the public. Now, if that's more like if you guys were a newer couple, it's almost like you guys are using each other to heal or to get over someone else, or to prove a point to other people, or to make other people jealous. But internally, it's causing up a lot of intense feelings, because it's not like ethical, right? It's not like it feels good in the moment when you haha someone to their face, but in overall it don't feel too good because it's a fake victory, right? It's not real. You're not actually, and if you guys have been together for a very long time and you guys have separated, this is more like you guys aren't making the correct choices with each other to improve your connection, because there's some kind of selfishness here. There's some kind of holding back. There's some kind of greed. Okay, Queen of Pentacles in reverse too. Somebody here can be being unloyal. That could have to do a lot with the Five of Wands too. I think that someone else brought someone else into your relationship, either you or them or both of you. One of you were not loyal. One of you had other people you were dealing with or talking to. Okay, and you might have gotten caught, and that caused up a lot of insomnia, a lot of stress, a lot of, oh crap, because now I feel like you lost this person and the other person. And again, this could be them, it could be you. I want to stress that because I don't, Anyway, how this person, whether this is the old person or the new person, how this person feels about you is the Knight of Cups. So we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. We're going to clarify. Give me 3 more shuffles. Those shuffles felt weird. I gotta feel it. I can't flip it until I feel it. Give me 3 more shuffles, please. So, clarified by the Sun upright and the Nine of Wands in reverse. We have Leo energy here. So, in the bottom of the deck, overall energy, Knight of Cups in reverse. So, this is what it's telling me. I feel like that this person, moments where they feel like they're falling in love with you, or they want to re-fall in love with you, whatever your situation is, I feel like they do want to come towards you. But the Knight of Cups is also an energy where this person wants to come in and appear as, a knight in shining armor. They want to be the one to save the day. They want you to feel that way about them. They want you to put them in a good light. Generally, they do care about you. They very well could be falling in love with you. But the thing is Knight of Cups energy is also wearing someone who's wearing like rose-colored glasses. Someone who is not seeing the situation for what it is. Someone who is kind of like, if you guys have been together for a very long time, they kind of don't even want to acknowledge the problems that you guys have had. They just want to be someone who pretends like nothing ever happened. If this is a new person, I feel like that this is a person who just falls in love very easily, which is very dangerous, because that means that they don't fall in love with someone because of that person. They just fall in love with someone because they are in love with the idea of love, which means that they can be very fleeting, which means that they can always be looking for the next best thing, you know? Where it's like, well, I want to fall in love with you because I want to feel those feelings today. I want this connection to work. I need to feel loved. I need to feel like I'm important to someone. So I want to be this knight in shining armor to you. But then once the energy gets comfortable, this person then no longer feels of service, so they want to go somewhere else. And that Knight of Cups energy is very dangerous here. With the Sun upright, I would say it feels very positive, but then we have this Nine of Wands in reverse, and my job as a tarot reader is to put it all together. And to me, this Knight of Cups feels more like of a fleeting energy where you are a romantic interest, but again, that this person, you know, now if this is a long-term relationship, I do feel like that this person wants to make it right with you. I feel like that they want to come back. I feel like that they do kind of want to save you and this relationship, you know, but a part of them wants to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but a part of them at the same token is kind of giving up, which is very weird. And I think it's because they're in this judgment, they're in this trance, they're not really making any moves, right? It's like they're feeling a certain way, but they're stuck. They are a deer in headlights essentially. And I don't know if that's because of past issues you guys have had. I don't know if that's because of these outside influences. I think it's a variety of both, to be honest. I think that there's just a lot holding this connection back right now. If this is a newer person, I feel like that this person generally just needs to feel like there's hope at the end of the tunnel. I feel like that this person is working really hard to see a brighter day. And I feel like that this Knight of Cups energy is like, well, they just want to put everything into you because they just need to see something work. Even if you guys really aren't compatible, or even if internally they know they're not healed from a past situation, or if they, you know, if they know they still have more work to do, but because again, they have the judgment in reverse, they don't want to acknowledge that. They just want to skip lessons. They don't want to learn lessons. They don't want to reap karma. They don't want to acknowledge things that they can't acknowledge. So it's a constant battle inside. It very well could be, again, why you guys are dealing with other people. Because there's this energy of other people. Like, who are you guys holding on to? Who are they holding on to? Why are there other people in your relationship? Who let them in? Was it them? Was it you? Was it both of you? You know, and this Nine of Wands in reverse, it's like, yeah, I feel like if this is a new person, I feel like, they don't want to, I feel like they just want to erase the past. They don't want to deal with anything that they've done. They don't want to deal with, they kind of just want to come in and do this. But the reality of the situation is the connection's never really going to be healthy because they're in a trance, because they're not dealing with things. How they think of you in the connection is the Five of Pentacles. So I'm going to clarify that because that's very interesting. I'm trying to give this reading. I'm trying to tell you guys, for those who are in a long-term connection and those who are dealing with someone fairly recent or new, like within the couple weeks, couple months you guys have been together, possibly even up to a year. And I stayed up to a year because I see a lot of relationships fail in the 1 year mark. And I call those, a lot of times those are rebound relationships, or some people even call them painkillers. Relationship is somebody gets really hurt a lot of times in them. But rebounds they can last up to a year. Two more shuffles. Page of Pentacles in reverse and Six of Swords in reverse. So I do feel like that this person feels like that. I think a part of them feels like they're rejected by you. I feel like that they feel rejected by other people as well. I feel like that they don't want to I feel like that this person just doesn't want to feel rejected. The energy on this person, Virgo, is very odd because it seems like they're into you, they want something with you, or this is a past person who thinks about you, who wants to rekindle with you, but it doesn't feel as genuine. It doesn't feel like it's because it's you. It's because it feels like it's more like that this person just doesn't want to deal with being alone. This person doesn't want to deal with other dating connections. This person doesn't want to deal with being single or being lonely. Again, this person doesn't want to deal with things that they need to learn the hard way, like everyone else. They don't want to experience the pain or the realization. They want to keep their rose-colored glasses on. They want to tell themselves that everything's perfect, everything's going to be perfect, and they don't have to do anything. They just have to stay right where they are, and everything will work out. That's what they keep telling themselves. And I feel like that this person, in a way, deep down, subconsciously, feels rejected by you, by other people. I feel like they also know that, you know, at the same time, I feel like that they know that this relationship is done. They can't move. There's something they can't move forward past. Now, if this is a new person, it's because they're stuck on their past. They can't move forward past something in their past. They're getting bad news, bad communication about something in their past, and it's making them think about things, you know, it's making them think about a past person. It's making them think, you know, this relationship with you is making them remember certain patterns and certain things that went wrong. And it makes them think about things that they don't want to think about. Like, well, they know no matter how they portrayed their last relationship, they know, like, I could have probably worked out with my past person if I would have done this, this, and this. And now I'm giving Virgo this, and this kind of energy. Why didn't I give it to my past person? It's making them feel very weird. If this is a person you've been with for a very long time, they don't want to let you go. This is somebody who feels left out in the cold by you, but feels rejected. They do want to move towards you with this Knight of Cups. You know, they feel like they haven't gotten the communication they've wanted from you. Maybe you guys are in no communication. I feel like that this person wants to hear from you. Maybe you've blocked them. Maybe you don't talk to them. Maybe when you do, you're not open to them, or you're not flirty with them, or they just don't hear. You know, they might have heard bad news about you, Virgo. They might have heard that you've moved on to someone else, and that really hurts them. That they feel really rejected, or they're at least worried that you're moving on to someone else. And a part of them knows that they need to leave this behind, but they can't. They're carrying too much pain to move forward at this point in time with this Six of Swords in reverse. Now, we're going to look into the mutual outcome. Now, the mutual outcome between you guys is the outcome for right now. I don't look too far into the future because things change, free will changes, feelings change. But as of right now, you guys have the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, so we're going to clarify because that could be either really good or really bad. Two more shuffles, please. Four of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Wands. So, okay. So with the Five of Swords in reverse, there could have been a lot of, like I said, a lot of gossip. There, at least that's the situation you guys were going through in November. Or, I'm sorry, November. January. Oh boy, that's weird. Maybe something occurred in November. I don't know. And it seems like here that you, or them, because it is mutual, might have tried thinking like, okay, we need to take a different approach on this. We need to figure out how to handle this. I mean, do we feed into it? Do we not? Do we turn a blind eye to our issues? Do we not? Do we pretend like nothing ever happened? Do we not? Do we just kind of keep going with the flow here? Do we not? And Five of Swords in reverse feels like somebody can be unfaithful here with the Five of Swords in reverse. The weird energy here is I'm getting is that it's clarified by the Four of Swords in reverse with the Knight of Wands upright. So I feel like you guys are going to try to put your conflicts to rest. I feel like whatever situation is occurring in January, I feel like you guys do try to lay it down, like lay your swords down. There could have been some kind of public humiliation. There could have been, things like that. But I feel like after some time and some contemplation of you guys kind of like this person's just stuck in a trance. So while they were in a trance, they were probably in their head. And you're kind of just like waiting for some kind of news or communication. And meanwhile, all this drama's happening, or all these things are happening, or all these other people are happening. I feel like that after some time, you guys might just say, okay, hey, let's try to continue to do this. I do feel like that is the outcome. The thing is like, I feel like that the issues are not resolved. Five of Swords in reverse, too, a lot of times is a lose-lose. Nobody here really won, okay? Staying together is not really winning. Breaking up doesn't feel like a win. Separating for good doesn't feel like a win. And I think it's just because of the people involved. I think it's you and this person, either the way you guys have handled the situation, or if you guys are a newer thing, you guys just might not be fit for each other. Because the foundation that this was built on is not a solid one. And the thing is I don't feel, with the Knight of Wands here, I feel like you guys are going to keep trying to keep it going, maybe restart the passion, or try to get that, or try to have that. But the Knight of Wands, again, there's no king energy here. And Knights are very fleeting. They're very temporary. And Knight of Wands can be a player, okay? So, and Five of Swords in reverse means that somebody here could be extremely unfaithful. And it's like, I feel like if you two were to continue, I feel like infidelity would be an issue. I feel like that somebody here is not cutting ties from their past. If this is a newer person, if this is an older person, I feel like you guys might reconnect just to never really get it back to the way it was. And this is a person you had a really long-term relationship with. I feel like that there's always going to be a concern about other people. Basically, like, if I don't take the chance, how do I know that the grass isn't greener out there? Or maybe I could be happier, or maybe I just need to feel alive again, and this relationship isn't doing it for me anymore. Whether that's you, or whether that's them, or whether that's both of you guys. But apply it to your situation, whether you're the new one, or, if this is a newer connection with a new person, or if this is someone you've been dealing with for a long time, if you've had a lot of history with them. I don't like to see those kind of outcomes, because they don't bring healing and moving on, and they don't really bring the reconciliation that you kind of want. So we're going to pull some advice, and we're going to take a look at what's coming towards you anywhere from now to the near future, and then we're going to pull those twin flame cards, okay? Don't forget to give this video a like, guys. Give it a thumbs up. I know it's going to take a while for me to regrow on YouTube. I should have never got rid of the other channel. Too many tower moments, so I really needed to. I was off for like a whole year. Wrong deck. Alright, so your advice, Virgo, is the King of Swords in reverse. More air energy here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Wow. Okay, clarified by the, yikes, Ace of Cups in reverse with the Emperor in reverse, and the bottom of the deck is the Empress in reverse. Virgo energy right there. Aries energy. More water. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay. So, Virgo. I don't know if you're the liar here. I don't know. If you're hiding things, if you're not being honest about things, it's very possible that you could be dealing with a liar or that you're just holding back. But your advice is you need to speak your truth. You need to quit lying, or you need to quit dealing with liars, okay? Now, if you are the one who's holding back and you're not being honest, and this is about an honest of not being in love with someone anymore, or not being in love with them, period, or being in love with someone else. This is about not taking control of the situation. This is, it's like if you are waiting for someone to come back while you're with someone else, or if you're waiting for, and they're in this trance, it's like somebody here is not being honest that this love is no longer love. If you guys are in a long-term commitment, somebody here is not just being honest. Being honest about the fact that there was someone else, or that there is someone else, or that their heart just isn't in this anymore. They're not taking control of this situation, and it's going to spiral out of control, okay? If you are, waiting for someone to come back and, you're not speaking up, Virgo. You're not telling them, hey, I love you. I want to be with you. I want to work that out. You're not going to get this love back if you don't speak your truth. I do feel like, though, for the most part, because King of Swords is about lying and about being harsh, I do feel like that there is a harshness to this truth. I feel like your advice is to not be harsh, but you need to speak your truth. I feel like, Virgo, if you are not in love with someone and you just have attachment issues, or you just don't want to be single, or you don't want to be alone, I feel like you need to be honest about that, because I feel like you also, either you're single and you don't want to let the past person go just because you are attached to them because you hold a lot of memories. Sometimes you might think you're still in love with them, but you're probably really not. You're probably just holding that attachment, and you need to let that go. You need to be honest. If this is a new person, I feel like you're not really in love with the new person, and I feel like you're not going to be. And I feel like you could be waiting on a past person to come back. And I think you need to be honest. I think you need to tell this person that you're not in love with them. People either love each other or they don't. Love is very, very fast sometimes, and sometimes when people are in a rebound, the first couple months can feel like love. It's a chemical in our brain, but it's like after a couple months, you kind of know whether you're in love with that person or not. You kind of know, if you're not in love with this person, you got to let them go. And I think you have to do it in a very nice way. You have to let them down in a very nice way. If this is a past person who, keeps coming back into your energy and you entertain them enough to kind of breadcrumb them, but not to really give them the time of day, I think you also need to tell them, hey, listen, I'm just not in love with you anymore. That is your advice. What's coming towards you anywhere from now to the near future, which is 3 months for me. So it could be 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, the whole 3 months, which is interesting. It's a Six of Swords reverse energy. Again, this is more past energy, okay? So, Virgo, I think there's something here with your past that is very significant. Tell me more about the Six of Swords in reverse. Clarify. Two more shuffles. King of Pentacles in reverse and the Devil in reverse. So we have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy here. More Capricorn with the Devil, okay? I feel like you're going to be going back to a past situation again, Virgo. You're going to be revisiting a past situation again. With someone you had a long-term commitment with. So either that's this person I'm reading about, or if you're with a new person, then this is you revisiting the past again. There's some kind of bond there that can't be broken. There's some kind of, like there's a lot of pain there. There's a lot of mourning of what you could have had with that person. What it could have been, what it should have been. I feel like they revisit you too. But it's like a toxic cycle, because it's like, I feel like either A, you guys don't recommit to each other for whatever reason. It's a toxic cycle. Like, you guys can't separate, but you guys can't commit either. Or it's you're already involved in another partnership. So therefore, you, like, don't do what you need to do to make it work with this long-term person. The longer you breadcrumb a new person to keep them, or they're breadcrumbing you because they don't want to be alone, you don't want to be alone, you're denying yourself of finding someone that or being with the person you really want to be with. And it could be because you could be afraid that you'll never really get that relationship back. And you're like, well, I could be single for a year, but what if I spend that whole year being single and working on myself, and I don't get them back? So therefore you dive into new relationships. But that's not going to help you get them back. And you're just going to end up being hurt with more people. You're going to end up being hurt with this new person, hurting them. And you're going to hurt the old person. And then you're going to hurt yourself, and you're going to be suffering more losses. Now, if this is the long-term person that we're talking about in the spread for you, I do feel like you're going to want to go back. They're going to be coming back into your energy for sure. It's like it's a door you can't close for some reason. So we're gonna take it. If that's a new person, I just feel like you're gonna be leaving them for the old person, or there's gonna be infidelity there with the devil too, and the King of Pentacles in reverse can be unfaithful. So I feel like Virgo, you're gonna be cheating on the person you're with an ex. Very direct forward message there. Okay, so if your person could say anything to you, what would they say? This could be the new person. This could be the person on your mind. This could be the long-term person. But whatever this reading resonated for you, okay? Let me get all my cards out of the way. Alright, so I got two cards here, and I feel like that they go hand in hand with each other. The first one was I got spooked. And the second one is I need more time to figure things out. So I'm going to go back with that this person is feeling this way right now because they're in the Judgment and reverse energy. And what did we say about that? That this person's kind of in a trance right now. They are sleepwalking through life. They're not really there. It's almost like they're watching everything happen around them without being present in the situation. And I think that this person right now needs to snap out of that trance first. I don't know what's going to snap them out of it, though. They're paralyzed. They're paralyzing themselves right now with fear. Fear of a lot of things. The fear of the unknown, pain, discomfort, taking off the rose-colored glasses, dealing with their own karma lessons, realizing the truth, seeing things for what they were. They don't want to. They don't want to. If this person has done wrong, they don't even want to see that they've done wrong. They don't want to have to own up to it. They don't want to have to deal with it. I feel like that this person, it would just be easier if life just dropped a golden nugget in their lap and they didn't have to do anything to work for it. If this person just wants to believe that if they don't do anything, everything will work out. They're trying to stay so positive that it's actually harboring them because they're being naive. that everything will just work itself out. I don't have to do anything. So anyway, Virgo, that is what I have for you guys. So give it a like and subscribe. Hit that bell for future notifications. And stay tuned for those quick check-ins, okay? All right. See you later.